Oga Pata himself, my Oga, the chairman, People Democratic Party, PDP, Edo State chapter. Based on the critical chairman. It get matter when I hear when we say I need to check matter. You know, say we know the talk with our eye no reach. Now waiting our eyes see now we talk. I the yes on for area based on the way things they go and it don't go down well, but I say okay, good make I hear from the horse's mouth. You know, say a few months ago, the power don't change hand for Edo. The All Progressive Congress now come the tender for the states now. They take over the affair when they the government. Now here I say make I come ask you.
The people of Edo State are really under siege. This was from Edo South to Edo North to Edo Central. Killings and violent attacks have become rampant. The state, which was repositioned as one of Nigeria's safest places to live and do business during the Godwin Obaseki-led administration, has now become so unsafe, gaining a notorious reputation as the capital of kidnapping and violent crimes. It's interesting to ask Senator Mode Okpebholo, what happened to the elaborate surveillance system with cameras and screens, the command and control system, among others, which Godwin Obaseki put in place to the envy of the entire country and beyond? Why did Okpebholo disarm all the sectors of the Edo State security network after dislodging its leadership? Where are all the world-class standard secure communications devices handed over to all sector commanders across the state? Lastly, how many security council meetings has Okpebholo held since he was sworn into office? And what was the quality of these meetings, if there were any? Edo, Nigeria's new gangland. Edo State today has become a gangland of sorts. And if Okpebholo has achieved anything in these past 3 months in office, it is the mindless manner in which he has empowered thugs and non-state actors to intimidate and harass our own people. Transportation employees and employers have seen their lives turned into a living hell by thugs and hoodlums who harass, intimidate, and demand unlawful levies under the veiled protection of the Okpebholo administration.
But the question too, you can talk about IGRO. And then me forget issue. I say make I personally ask you, all those things, how true is it?
The state has continued to experience a massive decline in IGR under the Okpebholo administration. In October 2024, during the final days of the Obaseki government, Edo's monthly IGR stood at approximately 8 billion per month. Today, under Okpebholo, the state is struggling with barely 3 billion monthly. In the last 1 month alone, Edo State lost 1.3 billion in revenue. According to the recently released IGR report for February, revenue plummeted from 4.7 billion in January to 3.4 billion in February. The level of financial leakage has been massive. These non-state actors, backed by political forces, are collecting government revenues and redirecting payments into private bank accounts instead of the state treasury. This leak is largely responsible for why the third consecutive month Okpebholo has failed to redeem his 500 million monthly subvention pledge to the Edo State University and Busali University.
And talk about this present government, the way the case scatters humanity. That's make I come ask you. You know, say you go see idea for those kind of things because for your party APC, might be this. You talk about insecurity, say they don't high, still you don't high for the state. You talk say this way about the people to place the former governor, say as this government come, say don't destroy everything. So now I say, okay, no go good make a year from now there when I not travel or say about the go transfer to a year. I say make I come here, make I come meet you. Make you still tell me your own side of the story because you know say if you hear from one month you go get as a bit. If you tell us about that area. True, this kidnapping matter, kidnapping, yes, kidnapping not on waiting we don't know. So many lives they lost every day, killing every day, extortion every day. So okay, how far? Wetin be the really issue? They say true say Obaseki put something in place, security room to control all those things wey dey happen, those cameras wey they say Obaseki put in place say una no dey use am again. How wetin you get to talk about that matter?
I was shocked when I heard Aziegbemi talking about cameras, surveillance machine, and the control and command, center. Let me tell you that after the lost election, we have it on good authority because as the events were going on, the report came. They damaged everything. The cameras, the surveillance machine, because they lost election, they damaged everything, removed the thing, then even the control and command center was destroyed by these same people. That was when they were looting all valuable, including vehicles they stole and took to Abuja and Lagos. That was the period after they had lost the election. I'm surprised they talk about security, how they secured the state, so much so that even the man purporting to be talking of Obaseki's security outfit was himself kidnapped. Aziegbemi was kidnapped in Obaseki's time, and it shows how serious the thing was. I think PDP, what Aziegbemi did was just a state of self-unawareness. They are denying themselves in the mirror because they are the ones who are, who are to blame for breakdown of law and order in their time. There was no effort. They watched in helpless, emasculated impotence. They only bought Sienna. Most of them are dead Sienna now. You cannot. But this man came, Okpebholo came, the new governor, bought brand new Toyota Hilux vehicles for security operatives. He shared it in the 100 days issue, everything was distributed. That is how to show seriousness. Even the anti-court law was not amended because there was nothing to amend. It was not good. It was repealed. The 2018 law of Obaseki was repealed with the 2025 law of Okpebholo with stiffer penalties because the penalties they had then were just slap on the wrist. So this one, in addition to maximum 21 year imprisonment, you have your house confiscated or destroyed by the state. So where a situation where the proceeds of all you clamor for, all you have been doing is destroyed, it's a great disincentive to that act. That is the extent this government, and they have started in Nekoma houses have been destroyed. In Uromi houses have been destroyed. In Nongwan's houses have been destroyed. So these are the issues.
For the IGRO side, I said the IGRO drop as this government enter. So what do you get to talk about that one? Another thing we say we go feel here. You please tell us.
He also mentioned that since Okpebholo came, internal revenue dropped, and that because of the use of non-state actors. I also laugh. It's logical somersault because the region of 6 billion was what we had during the time of Obaseki. The highest they went was in February 2024 when they managed 7.8 billion. This is the only time in Okpebholo's time that we have increased. We have moved revenue collection to double digits. In January 2025, you had the Internal Revenue Service collected 10.4 billion. And Bankole Balogun told me, and I verily believe him, that in the next 2-3 months we'll go into the range of 11-12 billion. So he said many things. He also said it's a lie, the 500 million promised to AU. But Chief Mike Alademika, the PRO, came out to say the very month he promised it, that's when they started collecting the 500 million, which means he has fidelity to promise the governor. That's the month they started, and it has never ceased. The governing council wrote to state government to thank the state government for all the works done. Even Obaseki with his seats, special intervention team, you know, he drove many professors and other laborers, other, intellectual laborers. But this governor came, restored all of them. I think they need to commend the governor